Hey there, this is Lana, the Comedian Medium, and I am doing your Leo Virgo Cusp reading for July 2020. Please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading or hypnosis. You can visit enchantedSky.com to book a reading for me. I'm 25% off right now. I won't be soon because we're going back to work. I don't know about everybody else, but I know most people around here have. And there we go. You can visit thewisewomensage.com. That's my blog page. Little things, thoughts, and that type of thing. Haven't posted in a while. I'm so busy grading papers. This is my last week of school. I'm in the first week of June right now when I'm doing the readings for you in July. Man, I'm busy. Plus, I'm also running a hosta business. Plus, I'm an author. And I have to laugh because somebody called me and they saw some of my videos. They called me and they're a Sag too. Us Sages, we just do everything. We're like the jack of all trades. We just like going and going and going and going and going. And yeah, I have like 3 businesses and I sell art and yeah. And by the way, if you hear a really strange sound, it's because there's a peacock from the neighbor looking out in my window. Like was this morning. So if you saw that in the front where there was a peacock, that's exactly what's staring at me. I don't mind. I've got birds, I've got chickens and turkeys myself. So I thought about getting peacocks, but God, they're loud. They scream. And I'm like, no big deal. So anyway, all right. There we go. Now there. I had to retape some of these because my arm was like right in the way like that. I'm like, oops. I'm like, I need to get a more professional camera. I know. I'm working on it. This has exploded on me. And I had no idea it was going to be anything like this. And I'm going to get the results I'm getting. So blessings to all you. And I really, really appreciate it. I'm just doing this to help you. It's that simple. Okay. So coming out of a respite. Now, this King of Cups can be a water sign. It can be a Scorpio, a Cancer, or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay? But it also can be, this card can also mean rest and recuperation, okay? So, but you're going forward. So maybe you even took a trip, but this, or it can be about your car. But you've gone forward. You've gone, going forward on it. Now, there had been messages and stuff to do with money. Now, this is I always think of the Taurus, but this can also be a Libra. Okay? Oh, excuse me. I mean a Virgo. So, sorry. My mind's gone. But it's an earth card, which means money. It's a money card. Now, the Page of Wands represents a message that's come to you. And it feels like it's an action card. Maybe you were called back to work, maybe that's what this means. You were called back to work because we've been in lockdown. Now, coming into July, you've got a new start and you had a decision to make. Now, this could be a relationship, very much so. And there's a new start. Now, don't think death means death. Getting a little tired of some of these. They're literal. In all the years I've seen where somebody I knew it might pass, because I knew they were, we all knew, I've never seen death. Death is a transition. It's a transitional phrase, and usually it's representational. You're going from the death of the old way of something to something new. So just to let you know, don't ever freak out if you see that card. Now, that's a choice to be made. That doesn't necessarily mean lovers. Now, it can mean lovers. It can mean coming together and making the decision to be together. And it's divinely chosen, by the way. See the angels and Gabriel and all that good stuff. So, now you're on your way to victory. And there's a Knight of Cups. Someone's bringing you a cup of love. Okay? Someone's bringing you the cup of love. An ideal, something that's coming your way. It's coming your way. Now, feel like this is a really, really deep Cancer reading. cuspers, okay? This has got a lot of Cancer energy because this reading is very similar to the other one that I did with Cancer Gemini. Okay? Now, you got things turning for the better. Look at you. This is a good card. Luck's on your side. The Wheel of Fortune. It's just... It's like you can't do anything wrong. It's just everything... And it's karmic and it's also destined. So... Now, here you're fixing up houses. You're fixing something up. You're becoming the master of your craft. And I always see, when I see this, is someone's fixing up their house. Or they're doing work in their house. Usually. But it can mean that too. It can mean, you know. And here we go. Here, the last reading for Gemini Cancer. Take a look at it. Because I had that card too. Where you had a decision to make. And you weren't quite sure what to do with it. Okay. Now you are the emperor, though. They're urging you to be the emperor, to take control of this, to be the master of your domain. So you have decisions to make. Now I find it very interesting that there's a meeting coming. Now by me looking at these two, there is a love coming in. This is not necessarily a love when I read these. It's what you need to know. But this is a love. Now, could this be a physical love? Yes. Could this be spiritual? Yes. Could this be your bestie that, you know, you've been disconnected with and you're reconnecting, or finding a deep soul connection? Yeah. Okay. Now, there's also money involved, which I find it interesting. Now, this is a earth sign also, but I want to show you something. Whenever I see these two sit like this, there's some type of twin flame relationship. There's some type of deep, deep soul connection. And they're a power couple. This represents a power couple to me. So I just want to let you know that that's an odd thing to pop through here on a general reading. But this doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, maybe it's you and a friend who've connected, who've started branding your own self to create a business. Or I just know that this is a very predestined type relationship. Okay. It can also mean that somebody's making a lot of money, and maybe both of you are going back to work, and all of a sudden the money's starting to flow again. And that's a good thing too. Okay. Oops, I got some of these cards. I got to shuffle these. These are my Psychic Tarot cards. Okay. Okay. Notice I got the crazy hosta lady. I run a hosta business on the side. I'm more of a collector. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. It's a craze right now, and I've been doing it for years. And I love just gardening, so I made it into kind of a side business, and I'm actually making money at it. So actually, I'm using all the money to buy more hostas. Is really what I've been doing. But anyway, you had been in accelerated motion. I mean, things were going quickly, and then stop. You know, stand your ground. Stand your ground means you had stood your ground, and you're just kind of waiting it out too. You know, you've been wounded. Don't back down from what you know you need to be doing. Okay. Now, see, remember I told you it was destiny? Look at the destiny card sitting here. Told you there's some type of destiny going on here. It's something to do with a choice that needs to be made. Now, authority. Somebody in authority's gotten involved in this and has affected this. And maybe things are now in motion again in the month of July that had been stopped. You know? Now, they're urging you to take a little time for yourself and just be quiet. Just exist. Okay? So, just exist. You know? Just breathe. I mean, maybe, do some meditation. It's urging you to. There's going to be a conflict coming up within you. Remember I told you Now, this defeat card's more scared. You're more scared than anything, but it's conflict. There's some type of conflict that's going on with the decision that has to be made. So see, here you sit without that decision being made. You know, are you going to get out of a relationship? Are you going to get out of some stuff that's not benefiting you? What is it? Because there is a meeting. Now, when I see this card, I think of love, because there's mutuality going on here. It's your total equals. You're coming together for the benefit of other people. Now, this could be in a business. This could be in a relationship. This could be your best friend. Okay? But there's some type of meeting it has to be, I always say it's mutuality. It could also be about doctors and stuff too, but there's something going on this month for you that's spiritual, that's very deeply spiritual with another person. You know, this could even mean, to me, it could be a relationship that's ending, but it can be a relationship that's gone to that next level, and maybe there's a marriage going to be going on here. But not, if I saw another card, I'd say, yeah, somebody's getting married. But it could be, maybe there's an engagement even, okay? With that said, this is Lana, the Comedian Medium, and I have two peacocks staring at me right now, like through my window. So, so if I seemed like I was a little distracted, I'm like, yeah, because they're flying all over. So, they're from my neighbor. So, blessings to you, and I will be coming back to you in a week.